Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and this is a Supreme Court decision that Trump wanted all along. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica, and hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. The president wanted this to go to the Supreme Court all along. See, these district judges, and I liken it to, I don't know, you're driving a car with 5 people and everybody's trying to grab the steering wheel. So it's you and 4 other people. And you got all these people trying to grab the steering wheel. How are you going to drive the car? It's the same thing with running the government. You got all these district judges trying to get their hands on the wheel, trying to stop the president. And you now have the Republican Congress trying to start legislation that would thwart this, not just for President Donald Trump, but for any future president, Democrat or Republican. The people elected this person to be the captain of the ship. Ship can't have over 600 captains. Just doesn't work that way. And so now Trump has appealed all the way to the Supreme Court to take this case and to smack down these district judges, particularly over the enforcement of the Alien Enemies Act, but it could actually go further than that if a broad decision is reached here by the court. This could be a monumental case for the Trump administration and for the country. I want you guys to watch this video and let me know what you think in the comments.
All right, there's more breaking news coming into the Situation Room right now. The Trump administration is now taking its fight to use the 1798 Alien Enemies Act. It's taking the fight to the U.S. Supreme Court. I want to go live to our senior Supreme Court analyst, Joan Biskupic. Joan, first of all, tell our viewers what you're learning.
Sure. Thanks, Wolf. This is probably the most important request that the Trump administration has brought to the Supreme Court yet, because it involves, as you said, that Alien Enemies Act of 1798, rarely invoked in the history of the United States, but that Donald Trump has tried to use to deport, and he has swiftly deported alleged members of a Venezuelan gang. You probably remember when this all happened last weekend. He quickly was able to try to get several planes out of the country to deport these detainees. A judge then tried to stop the planes from leaving. He was able to, going forward, stop these deportations. But this is the judge, James Boasberg, here in the District of Columbia, a federal district court judge, that Donald Trump has said should be impeached because of his actions. But the judge's order stopping the deportations was upheld by the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit. And now the Trump administration has gone to the U.S. Supreme Court saying this case cries out for Supreme Court intervention. It threatens sensitive negotiations with foreign powers. And again, Wolf, this is a pretty dramatic step that the Trump administration did to even use the 1798 law. And now we'll see how the Supreme Court itself decides to intervene and whether it will allow the lower court judge's order to stand or if it will overturn it. Wolf?
How long do you think it'll take to get a decision from the Supreme Court?
I think what we'll know probably by this afternoon.